Hello guys, welcome to Serene Meditation channel. My name is Vinay. Today's topic is about the breathing technique that we use while meditating. So to begin with, the first and foremost breathing is our normal breathing cycle that we have to focus on. So just close your eyes and start focusing on your in breaths and out breaths. When you're a beginner, this might be very tough because generally we are not in practice of thinking about the way our breath is going in and out and in and out. So this would be the time when you have to focus on your in breaths and out breaths. And this time you can also think about that where exactly the breath is going. What I do personally is that I just focus on how my lungs are getting filled up with oxygen, and when I'm exhaling out the air. And then we go in step number 2, the technique number 2, we go with a little bit more deeper breathing. So we breathe all the way down to our belly. We make breathing so deep that our belly is little bit expanded. And this is the time when after you do like 2 to 3 in breaths and out breaths, or maybe few more, you might feel a bit of tickling on your fingers. Some might also feel that tickling on their feet, and some also feel a bit of tickling on their head. Depend from person to person, but that is absolutely good and that is absolutely fine, because this is the time when your body is completely getting oxygenated. Each and every part is really, I would say, happy that they are getting complete breath. So just take a deep breath, and if you are feeling at any point that you're not feeling comfortable with this kind of breathing, because there might be some problems of respiratory who you might be facing, if anyone, then you can do it what the doctors advise. But for most of you, just go with breathing, and you can take pauses in between while you're inhale and exhale. So take a pause of 2 seconds initially, then you can also take a pause of 5 seconds, and that's how you will feel complete. You will feel like, oh my god, this would be the time that your mind would really get calm and really get relaxed. So this is technique number 2. And technique number 3 is something that is my favorite, and even it was a favorite from whom I learned about meditation practice. So this technique is that you just close your eyes, and after you have done this technique number 1 and 2, you go to this technique. Although one important thing is here is that I'm not saying that you have to go through process number 1 and process number 2 every time. You can directly come to technique number 2. You can just come to your deep breaths, and you can take pause, and then you can get to this technique number 3. But there is another thing. To get to technique number 3, the one which I'm going to show you, it is always advised to follow technique number 1 and 2, that is normal breathing and the deep breathing which I just showed you. Okay, so now technique number 3. Here, technique is our heart breathing. Of course, this might sound very illogical to many of you. We breathe through our lungs. We don't breathe through our heart, but we have to focus and we have to think that we are breathing through our heart. Okay, initially, of course, this sound very weird, but it is not. When you will start focusing to breathe, you will be closing your eyes. You will start to think that yes, I'm breathing through my heart. It will eventually happen. I'm not again saying that your in breaths and out breaths will happen from your heart rather than your lungs, but this is what we are going to think, and here the meditation starts working. Here is the actual thing, the actual trick that is working. You are getting inside your body, and you can focus that yes, in breaths and out breaths are happening through your heart. So this is a very this creates a lot of impact. It worked out very well for me. It worked out for my master who taught me about meditation, and it has been working on many of my students also. Breathing technique number 4. So in this breathing, this is more like yoga. If anyone is doing in yoga, they must be aware of Anulom Vilom, where we just close a one nostril and then we close another nostril. We in-breath with one nostril, exhale with another nostril. In this breathing practice, we are going to change it slightly. In spite of putting our hand and forcing our breath to happen through one nostril and exhaling through another, and simultaneously doing that, what we are going to do is that we are not going to put our fingers over here on our nose at any point, but we are going to close our eyes and we are going to try to breathe through our one nostril and exhale through our another nostril without putting our fingers. Okay, again I'm saying we are not going to put any of our finger. This might sound ridiculous again to many of you, but this really works when you are in a deep meditation. If you have done some of the previous breathing practices and then you have increased your level of focus, then this is definitely going to happen. So it definitely got very difficult for me to begin with, because logically, if we see that when we are going to breathe, we will definitely breathe through our two nostrils, but again you have to increase your focus. Your entire mind state has to develop such a level of focus that you end up breathing through one nostril and exhaling through another, inhaling through one nostril and exhaling through another, and simultaneously doing that. So it is exactly like Anulom Vilom only, but we are just changing it slightly by not putting our fingers on our nostrils, but we are trying to focus on our in-breaths and out-breaths in such a way that breathing is happening through one nostril and exhale is happening through another nostril. Try it once. I know that initially while doing also you'd be like, how the hell is this gonna happen? But hey, this would definitely happen, so just relax. Try it. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it's fine. You can always try it again. No one is coming on your head to do it, so just try it. All right, with this we move to our breathing technique number 5. So in the 5th breathing technique, what we have to do is that we have to count our in-breaths and out-breaths. Being more aware, this is more like mindfulness. We are being aware of our in-breaths and out-breaths. So inhale and exhale. So number of time you inhale and number of time exhale, you try to count, and that's how you can increase your focus towards your breathing. So breathing is undoubtedly very important aspect of meditation. And last but not least, this is not a technique, I would say, but this is a way of breathing. Again, although the techniques itself are the way of breathing, but one important thing is that when you are doing the technique number 2, there was abdominal breathing, in which you are going deeper with your breathing. What I would suggest you is that when you exhale through your mouth rather than exhaling through your nostril. Okay, so this would really help you to gain even more focus. So inhale through your nostril and exhale through your mouth. Okay, so I hope there was enough of explanation with 5 different breathing techniques, and I'm sure this is going to help you a lot with your meditation. So once again, thanks a lot for watching today's video. If you have liked it, please make sure to subscribe. I am new to YouTube and I need your support. Your support would help me a lot. So please do subscribe to my channel and make sure to meditate each and every day. It helps a lot. It changed life. It has changed my life. It would definitely change your life. Thank you and bye-bye till the next video.